Hello, everybody out there in podcast land. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the show. This episode is brought to you by Transfuse. Transfuse is the only all-natural electrolyte drink that you guys need to have in your cabinets. We love this stuff. We've been using this for an entire season now. This stuff is amazing. I feel great when I drink Transfuse. I drink it every single day. I don't go a day without putting a packet of Transfuse in my water. It's very easy, very portable, easy to travel with, and delicious to drink, which means that you're going to love drinking it and you're going to drink more of it, which is going to be incredibly beneficial to your health. Has magnesium, potassium, sodium, which are all amazing for proper hydration. It has zinc, vitamin C, vitamin B, and choline. These things are incredible cognitive enhancers and immune boosting formulas that you don't want to miss out on, especially in times like this. I'm telling you, I drink Transfuse every single day. I love it. Tyler does as well. Anybody who has tried it has been just pouring with great feedback back to us. There's a reason that they're at all the NXL events, and a lot of the top teams and top professionals are using this product. Do not walk around dehydrated. I never realized how dehydrated I was, even when I was drinking all sorts of water. It's not enough. You need the proper nutrition. You need the right ingredients. Transfuse has done a great job of curating the perfect formula. Transfuse is absolutely spectacular, and for all of our listeners, there is a special deal for any Play the Game listener. If you head over to translabs.com, that's TRANZLABS.com, and use code PLAYTHEGAME at checkout, you will get 10% off. If you subscribe, which means they auto ship you your package every single month, whatever you want, whatever type, whatever flavor, whatever electrolyte formula you desire, they will give you an additional 11% off. So it becomes a 21% discount exclusively for all Play the Game listeners. Huge shout out, and we are incredibly thankful for our supporters. And if you guys would like to go support them, it's translabs.com. Use code Play the Game. We are brought to you by Heal Brand. Heal Brand is the best CBD company that we have ever come across. I've been taking CBD products for years now, and I absolutely love it. But Heal Brand has taken my CBD consumption level to the next tier. This stuff is really the luxurious, high-quality, best brand that you're going to come across. Their whole claim to fame is the nanotechnology. It's the real deal. The claim is that through their nanotechnology, the CBD can actually break through the cellular wall and get into the bloodstream much faster and more efficiently. So you need less to do more. Often CBD products, you'll need to take it for a couple weeks before you really start noticing all of the benefits. With this stuff, as soon as you take it, you notice it right away. Within 15, 20 minutes, you're feeling the benefits of CBD. CBD is great for inflammation, anxiety, sleeping, all sorts of different stuff. CBD is really exploding on the scene because it has such a wide variety of benefits. I personally love to use CBD before I go to bed so I can get a full, well-rested night of sleep. Sleep is so crucial. It's so important. If you want to recover well, if you want to fight off depression and anxiety and those unwanted emotions, proper sleep is where you need to start. CBD products really help me do that, and Heal Brand CBD has a wide variety of options of different products, different formulas. It is all natural. It's amazing. This stuff is fantastic. You guys can head over to healbrand.com, check them out, and there is an exclusive offer to all of our PTG listeners. If you use code PLAYTHEGAME at checkout, you'll get 10% off. What's going on, PTG fam? Thank you guys so much for tuning into the show. This episode, Tyler and I just hop in. We both just got back from a trip. I was on the East Coast coaching a team over the weekend. Tyler was visiting some family. So we're here to tune in with you guys about some past, current, and future news, topics, and insider information. Hope you guys enjoy this one. It was a lot of fun, and we'll see you in the show.
That was an insane inside move by Marcello Margot. Great communication.
And the crowd starts chanting Harmon.
Great shot by all the guys. So Tyler Harmon saved that game.
Came out with 2 wins. Marcello Margot was on fire.
All right, T-Harm, my man.
Yo, what's good, Marshy? Let's go.
Oh,
baby.
you know, not much, man. Seems like we're both getting back in town right now. How's it going? How's your weekend?
Yeah, it was good. I spent my last 5.5 days traveling from Arizona to California to see my grandpa, see Sarah's grandma, who my grandpa's 87, Sarah's grandma is 85. So we wanted to go and make sure we show them a lot of love and see the family. So it was a nice little weekend.
Awesome, man. Sounds good. Sounds like a good time. Little family vacation. I
Yep.
was over in New York on the East Coast,
Nice.
I should say on the East Coast, kind of like snuck in, but cruised around. We dude, it was insane. It was snowing like crazy. I've never seen snow like this, bro. I don't know if you saw my stories. I have never
Yeah.
seen this much snow. I've been Park City during, a blizzard on the mountain, lots of snow, but the amount of snow here was insane. And they just play ball out there in that,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they just play
Absolutely.
ball. I just saw Ryan Moorhead post a picture. Him, Chad George were out there
Yeah.
shooting it up in the snow. It's pretty tight,
People have been getting hammered with snow
man.
recently.
Yeah, it's no lie. It's like what was going on in Texas was crazy too. It's still going on. I think
That's a
it's
huge problem.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Um,
It's scary.
so yeah, Texas, man, we are here for you guys. That is crazy what's going on out there. Sending tons of love to you guys, and hopefully we can get some action going and get some stuff rolling to help out there because there's a lot of big problems going on. They're just not prepared for that. They don't have the infrastructure for, something like that to happen. The pipes weren't designed to withstand that kind of temperature, and they don't have insulation on a lot of it. So it's crazy.
I don't know if many places do to
Hmm.
to to that level of
No.
yeah, that's crazy. I do think it's warming up now though, and things are kind of getting back together, but they're facing all sorts of other issues now because exactly the pipes burst, so water is not good. A lot of them you
Yeah.
gotta boil your water before you drink it. Um,
Yeah.
it's so crazy when stuff like this happens because it really shows us how fragile all of our fabric is, our whole society.
Hmm.
And we still haven't faced something where like the whole grid goes down. You can't communicate with each other and you're having these issues.
Totally.
I don't think society would be prepared for something like that, and this is stuff that we
Hmm.
should be prepared for, like
Hmm.
um, sending your kids to Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, stuff like that, learning how to make a fire and just doing stuff on your own is a valuable skill that not many children are taught anymore.
You're so right. You're
Yeah,
so right. I picked up these like walkie talkies in case something like that happens, but
yeah.
they go like 20 miles. So, if something were to happen, at least we would still be able to
Hmm.
communicate if the grid
Right,
went down.
right, right.
But you're right, dude. You got to know how to, make a fire, boil some water. If you
Mhm.
got to get some food, Lord knows, what you need to do it in a situation like that. So it's like you got to be prepared. And yeah, I bought like one of those crazy shovels that has like a fire starter and like a knife and it's like an axe and this whole thing. Just, little things like that to stay prepared in case anything happens. You just
Yeah,
don't know,
totally.
right?
Bro, you bought me a fire starter, that
Yeah.
little pocket-sized fire starter. I'm actually really stoked about that. The last year and a half, 2 years have really made me think about being prepared in all kinds of different ways.
Yeah,
Um,
totally.
it's stuff that it's so easy and we take it for granted. We really are spoiled here in America
Hmm.
for sure.
Hmm.
We're spoiled with comfort, and we
Yeah.
think that everything's just going to continue to go status quo and according to plan and how things are. But dude, at the drop of a dime, the weather
Yeah.
can change on you, people can change on you, like things can shift.
Yeah.
So being a little more prepared is definitely something that is worth looking into and investing your
Mhm.
time and energy in.
Yeah, I mean, now more than ever, I think
Yeah,
that holds
totally.
true. And with the way that the weather's been, it's been nuts, man. Like,
Hmm.
the weather just seems to be doing weirder and weirder things. And
Yeah.
it's like, what's next? What do we got coming down the pipeline?
Yeah,
It's great.
dude, it was like 25 degrees, 23 degrees in the mornings when the team was playing, the team that I was coaching.
Holy
Shout
sheesh.
out to Wrecking Crew. Much
Yep.
love for those guys. We had a really good weekend of practice and it was so cool, dude. I just major props to everyone that was out at the field actually, that was just balling out. We were out
Yeah.
there at Long Live in New Jersey. They had a local tournament going on. It was cool to see that people were out there. Didn't matter the conditions. There was snow on the field, but they were playing, having a good time, and running
Heck
around. We
yeah.
had our own private field for a little practice, and the Braves were out there as well. Another New York team. Shout out to them. They were our rivals all last year. Well, not 2020 actually, in 2019. Fantastic team, good organization, and we played a ton of points, did a ton of drills, and everyone got shot a lot, and it was freezing
Yeah.
cold. I'm just gonna keep reiterating that point. It was so damn cold. I was,
You got to
you
have
know,
your gloves.
bro. I had gloves. I had a thermal. I had a sweatshirt. I had an Under Armour layer. I had a gator thing around my neck. I had 2 pairs of wool socks on and these massive boots that, shout out to Rob, owner of the team, let me rock.
You're
Yeah,
still freezing.
nah, I'm thawed out now. But it's crazy. We're not prepared for that. I'm not. It never gets
No
that cold
way.
here. Like I was looking through my closet. I'm like, I don't have stuff for this for this climate. I don't have stuff. I have to go buy stuff. I bought some hand warmers. It's crazy. They just open their closet and they're stocked. They're loaded.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
100%.
Like I'm in Arizona, so I definitely don't have, I got like tank tops and same with you. And like when it gets into those sub temps, oh yeah. I have some snowboarding gear because I love snowboarding, but paintball, you got to make sure when you're playing in that cold, you got some thick gloves on. When you get bunkered in the hands, you just about want to drop your gun when that happens.
Dude, wool socks. That's the move. And shout out to Blake Yarber. He's the one that turned me on to the wool
That's right.
socks. They keep you warm. They keep the
Yeah.
toes warm. Yeah.
There we go.
So that's a hot ticket. I always I pass that tip along anytime I'm coaching teams and I know we're gonna be playing either in the rain or the cold. Get yourself a pair of wool socks.
Yeah.
You'll be able to feel your toes.
For snowboarding too, that's the move always.
Oh yeah, okay.
Put the
Yeah,
wool
nice.
socks on.
Nice.
Yeah. So what's been new over there in San Diego? What's cooking over there?
Man, I'm just ready to get the season started.
For
We
real.
yeah, we're about 2 months out, a little over 2 months from the first major event in Florida.
Yep.
And
And they got Dallas next month.
yeah, the
coming up.
regional or the minor, I guess is what they're calling it. But
Yeah.
the Dallas event is going to be coming up pretty soon for all the divisional guys that are getting ready for that. Are you going to go out to that, Ty?
I'm hoping to. If there's a team that needs some help with coaching or something like that, I'd be more than happy to go out there and definitely be watching, see what's going on there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hey, listeners, if you're playing in that event, hit up Tyler. 100%. Hit him up if you need a coach. I am busy
Absolutely.
that weekend. I will be coaching another team, private practice, getting ready for one of their events. But yeah,
Beautiful.
if you guys are playing that event and would like some help or assistance, your man right
Yeah.
here, Ty, is ready to rock and roll.
That goes for any events or anything. We're always here to help you guys. If you need help with getting prepared for tournaments, that's what we specialize in. So message Marcello or myself and we can help you out with that. And yeah, bro, we actually just hit a milestone with the show. We had 100,000 downloads that we hit. We're actually sitting at 110 right now. So thank you everybody out there for listening and tuning in. It's huge.
Massive, dude. Yeah. Thank you guys so
Yeah.
much for the support. Everyone that reaches out, Tyler and I are incredibly grateful, truly, that you guys are enjoying the
Absolutely.
show, enjoying the process. The funny thing is I think we enjoyed as much as you guys. We say that a lot, but it's true. Our conversations lately have been awesome. Tim
Yeah.
was great. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Mr. Brusselback, dude.
Yeah, he's the man.
I've never had that much of a conversation with him, and it was really good
Mhm.
to have him on the show. Seems pretty bright, and he's a great player.
Very.
I'm excited to watch Aftermath play this year.
Totally. Anybody with long hair from NorCal is all right in my books. He's out there he's like the modern day Chris Lasoya, He's got the long hair flow.
Whoa. I'm not giving him that. I'm not giving him that cred.
Yeah. Well, with the
teammate
hairstyle.
too. I know his teammate
Yeah.
too, though. Josh. They call him Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
He's also got the long
That's
flow.
right.
Yeah, they got a couple.
Yep.
They're on the Aftermath squad now.
Yeah, just the hair flow. You know what I mean?
Thomas
Yeah.
Kim used to have the long hair flow too, but nah, they don't
Mhm.
put it until they put it in a ponytail. Then it doesn't.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
They don't have
Yeah,
the
it's got to
ponytail.
be done proper.
Speaking of, a lot of people this weekend told me Lasoya was their favorite episode. They were stoked
Well, we're
on that.
coming up on episode 69. He's supposed to be back, right?
Are we
Isn't
bringing
he
him
coming back on for 69?
It would make sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
That's what we talked about when we had him.
Yeah, it's funny. Some of the players, they like want their number. We want to get Thomas Taylor on. He's like, not until 77.
That's
Okay,
right.
all right. 77's yours, locked in.
We'll hold it for you. I actually have that written down too. And
Nice.
yeah, man, it's been amazing just tapping in with everybody. I really want to get Bob Long on here, so I'm going to make that a top priority. And hopefully we can get Bobby on here and shed some light on what he's been doing and his experience in paintball, because he was obviously a godfather of the game and someone who had a huge part in my upbringing. So I'd
Yes.
love to have him on the show.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Getting Bob Log on would be epic. That guy has
Oh, for sure.
all the stories. And again, it's
Yeah.
he's the godfather of the gun we shoot, so it'd be fun to talk to him.
Yeah.
I wonder how he feels about the direction Field One has gone. Right, that'd be an interesting conversation. How he feels about the
Yeah.
direction the company has gone since acquiring Bob Long.
For sure. Well,
Huh?
I'm sure he's
Yeah.
just super proud and honored to still be in the game in a way,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Yeah. Totally.
he always had a huge admiration for the dynasty camp. So because he came up in an era, and then they kind of took over a whole new era. So he probably is pretty stoked that the Bob Long name is still alive through Field One, which is a special thing. It's awesome. He's the man, Big Bobby
Absolutely.
Long.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
I feel like having Bob on would be something that a lot of the new listeners they wouldn't quite
Hmm.
understand, but we have such a base of old school people, which is the actually the coolest part of
Yeah.
our show is that the old school players really like to listen to the show.
Yeah.
That'd be a treat for them too, that'd be sweet. And
Oh God.
new school would like to let him in, and I don't know that I've ever said more than 2 words to Bob. Truly. Like
Yeah.
maybe, "Hey, Bob, how are you? Good. Okay." Like,
Yeah.
practices. That's it. I don't think I've ever had a conversation with him.
Yeah. I
So,
know you're right. The new era needs to definitely know who Bob Long is, because that's Dynasty kind of inherited this whole gun company from him, and his lineage in the game is super deep. He came up in NorCal, and started the Oakland Assassins and all that kind of stuff. But to a lot of the old school players, he's one of, if not, one of the biggest names and such an iconic character in paintball that it's like a nostalgic thing that needs to be kept alive, and we can keep
yeah,
it alive, get him
totally.
on the show, and let him tell some stories.
I agree. Well, let's do it,
Good.
man. You got it on your list. Let's make that happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, he's
Um,
going to be getting hit up this week for sure, Bobby.
okay,
Need
nice.
him.
And actually for the listeners, we plan on having Jason Edwards and Keith Brown on. I'm not sure what order we need to talk to them and see what their schedule's like, but one of them should be on this week. I'm pumped for that.
There we go.
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
I mean, dude, Jason's iconic, obviously.
Yeah.
He's been around a long, long time and
Yep.
has a ton of valuable insight. And then Keith, Swaggy K,
Beast.
baby. Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
beast. So
Dude,
both those
I
dudes would be
got
tight.
to I play with Jason. I played for the All Americans in a 10-man event with Jason and his brother. So I got to play with both of them out there.
Nice. Yeah, I
Yeah.
got to play with them up in Canada in the CXBL.
There we go.
Me, Mouse, Chad Bougier, Jason, and Jacob Edwards.
Yep.
You know what? I think Keith might have been with us too.
There we go.
No, 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 no. Maybe Keith was playing against us. Yeah, we played against Keith, I think. Yeah,
And
I think that's the case.
the
Yeah,
CXBL, dude, that was fun.
dude, the CXBL was so fun. 15 balls a
Mhm.
second, full X ball matches. This was back in like 2013, maybe 14.
Yeah.
I miss that. I do miss that kind of paintball. Big time.
Chad, yeah, actually, they won that at that time frame, I think, right? Remember a big.
Not when we played because we won the championship. We won the whole
There we
thing.
go.
But they did too. I think they won the year before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
100%. So we
We're
went
going
up there
to
and dethroned them.
yeah, get them. We're going to Canada in like May or something
Mm.
like that, right?
Yeah, for the listeners, I honestly don't think it's gonna happen.
Oh no.
Simply because of travel restrictions.
Yeah,
And we've been speaking with Wasaga Beach Paintball Club.
yeah,
We will be out there for sure eventually. We just got to find a date that works as soon as restrictions are loosened up. We are targeting that May date, and it's a date that we still are hoping for, but unfortunately,
yeah.
we're at the mercy of the law.
That's right. That's right.
So, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep. Yeah, and
Yeah.
actually, I'm COVID free. I just went and got a COVID test. I landed and went and did a rapid COVID test.
Perfect.
As soon as I landed, got my result. Oh, dude, that is so uncomfortable. They stick that thing so far up your nostril, bro.
Yeah.
Have you had one yet?
It's necessary though. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the second
Yeah.
one I've had to get, dude. They suck.
Yeah.
But yeah, super necessary. Especially
right.
if you are traveling and you're in contact, and I have people
Mhm.
close to me that I just want to make sure they're safe and all that good
course.
stuff. So trying to do the best I can to make sure that, as we move forward, and I'm still trying to pursue my career and still trying to play paintball and be able to teach and be in the community, we do still have to do it safely. So
Totally.
yeah,
That's number one.
100%.
That's number one.
Speaking of that, Colombia. I'm trying to go to Colombia. It's mid-March, but I don't think I can. Ty, do you want to go?
March, let's see here. I'm gonna be in Alabama. Shout out to Alabama in March. So I'm not sure.
March
Oh,
14th,
it's
15th,
14th,
or
15th.
13th, 14th, I think is actually the weekend.
Possibly. I honestly, I really don't want to do too much crazy traveling right now.
No?
Yeah. Like
Dude.
I'm happy just being safe and sitting here with my family, my two beautiful sons, and whenever, things get a little bit normalized and I don't get trapped somewhere, that would be great, because who
I hear
knows,
you. I hear you. If you have to quarantine for a couple weeks coming back, that would suck. For me, I would love it. I love Colombia. It's one of my favorite countries in the whole world.
Yeah,
It's such an amazing place.
totally.
And a
Yeah.
team had reached out to me and they're looking for a leader, to kind of bring the team together. And I
Yeah.
don't think I'm going to be able to go because I have prior obligations. So,
Well,
well,
shout
all
out
right.
to Columbia.
Yeah.
Thank you for offering, but yeah, I think that I'm probably just gonna be holding tight and
You're,
getting ready. I'm
you're
just
missing out,
training
dude.
here. Yeah,
They
and
have
like
they have aguardiente down there in Colombia, also known as fire water. It's the best alcohol I think in the world. Tastes like
there we
black
go.
licorice.
Fire water.
Fire water, dude. It's like the
Get you
it's
lit.
it's a thing to drink down there.
Yeah.
I miss Colombia. I have realized I really miss the travel. Um, Going to different
Yeah.
countries, competing in different countries, teaching in different countries. I really miss it. It's time to get back to it. But before we talk about that, did you see the United flight?
What's going on?
What?
Yeah.
Bro,
I've been
dude,
traveling. All right, so
two.
here's what I've been doing. I've been driving for 24 hours in the last 4 days.
Oh man, Ty, a
Uh,
couple days ago, an engine exploded on a United flight 20 minutes after takeoff.
oh, dude, I saw that actually on
Okay.
Instagram.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah. I mean, thank goodness everyone was safe. No one was hurt. So many things. It's so crazy because parts of the plane flew off, broke off, and
Yeah.
landed like this huge part of the engine landed right on someone's front lawn. No one was injured, thank goodness.
Yeah, that's
Um,
insane.
but this engine
I
100%
saw that. Yeah.
exploded, dude. Whew.
Mhm.
Fuck
Yeah,
that.
my heart would just about fly out of my
Yeah,
chest if I
I
saw
can't.
that.
Yeah. So they were on their way.
Looked out
They
the
were
window,
the
saw the jet on fire.
bro. The flight path was from Denver to Hawaii. So
No way. Oh,
imagine
man.
if that happens over the ocean, you're toast.
Yeah.
Because when
Dang.
an engine blows, you have like from what I was reading, I don't know, maybe this is wrong, but I think you have like an hour at the most, of flying time because you still have one
Jeez.
engine, so you can kind of manage.
Yeah.
But if you're in the middle of the ocean, there's nowhere to
Oh,
go.
yeah. No,
Oh man,
get the
that's
rafts
scary.
ready.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah. Oh goodness, get the rafts ready.
So what did they find out why that happened?
No, they haven't, but they recalled that entire fleet. I think it was the 777s.
Yeah.
Um, they
Holy
recalled that
smokes.
United recalled that entire fleet, and then I actually just heard today, but I haven't done my own due diligence. I haven't done my own research, but I think another plane the very next day that was like a cargo plane,
Yeah.
operated by United, but it was a 747 or a 757, I forget.
Mhm.
Had an engine explode too.
Yikes.
I'm gonna look into that. I don't want to say stuff that's
That's
true.
that's why like Johnny Perchek, he was
Yeah,
like, I'm not flying no more. He's
I
like, I'll
get it, dude.
drive everywhere.
The more that yeah, oh my goodness, Boeing 747 engine catches fire, drops
Yeah.
parts over the Netherlands. Ay, ay, ay,
Mm.
mamacita.
I saw that picture of that huge piece of
Yeah,
the engine in that person's front yard.
yeah,
I was like, good
yeah.
God, imagine if that would have just been 15 feet, more to the side. That whole house is getting wrecked. And that's a miracle that nobody got hurt. That's crazy.
Oh, it's a miracle. Are you kidding?
Yeah,
It's an absolute miracle.
that's insane.
It's it's really fortunate. Thank goodness that nobody was hurt in that. But if you were
Yeah.
on that plane, would you ever fly again?
Dude, I don't know. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Just because, like, oh man, that's traumatizing. If you look out your window and you see the bird on fire, you're tripping. You're tripping. You're gonna be traumatized for sure. Like those people who looked out the window there, they probably might not ever fly again. And I would probably be in the same boat with them if that kind of thing happened. Oh
No,
man.
I feel like my mindset would be there's no way it could happen again. Like the probability of anything going wrong on statistically, like it just can't happen again. Knock on
Yeah,
wood.
so you're good from that
Yeah,
point on.
yeah, you're good, but
You're
damn,
like, all
that's
right.
gotta be traumatizing.
But they say like if it can, it will. You know what I mean? You're
If
like,
it
it'll
can, it
never
will.
happen again, and then boom, you got another one right there.
Damn it,
Oh
Murphy.
no. Yeah, exactly. That's like what was that in the movie with Matthew
Murphy's
McConaughey,
Law. That's
Interstellar?
exactly it. Yeah.
Murphy's Law. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Damn it,
man.
Murphy.
Hey, anybody out there, if you guys want your questions asked on the show, we have our Patreon page where you can actually ask the questions in there, and we will put them on the show for you. So I just wanted to throw that out there. We've been really focusing on that and doing a lot in that community space and having a lot of fun doing some fun videos in there and stuff.
Absolutely. And we're gonna be doing a giveaway for our
Yeah,
members, for you guys. We have
hell
these
yeah,
sick. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go grab it real quick, Ty. The gel
yeah.
blaster.
So we got the gel blasters. We actually have partnered with Gel Blaster, and if you're a part of the Patreon community, you get a discount on gel blasters once you become a part of a team member. And on the Zoom right now, recording for the YouTube, we got the Surge, the Gel Blaster Surge. These things are amazing.
They look
Me and
so
my son
sick,
have
dude. I
been
can't wait to
just
open these.
they're the best, dude. Me and Theo have been playing nonstop. I have like all these trees out in the front yard across the street from us. So we go out there and I'm like, all right, you run down there for 30 seconds. He counts to 30 and runs away. And then we just go and start shooting each other with these gel blasters. They're amazing. And he's 6. He's a little guy. Um,
That's
and
so
he's
tight,
tough
dude.
though.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
He's
yeah,
tough. Yeah.
bro.
We're having fun with it.
Yeah, I can't wait to open these. Got the lady coming down, and I've got 2 of these gel blasters. I'll let her
Mhm.
have it.
Yeah, dude.
That'll be
Go to
fun.
like and they're eco-friendly, they're biodegradable, the little gellets. So there's no harsh chemicals
Yeah,
and it just breaks down. It's really cool. The little pellets, they start out like the size of a pinhead, and you put them in water and they turn into these like pea-sized little jellies, and you can shoot these gel blasters at each other. So we'll be giving away 2 of those. So be on the lookout for that. We're going to do a
super
giveaway
cool.
for those as
Super
well.
cool.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, they're
I
fun,
love it,
man.
man. That
Shout
was
out to the Gel
that was a
Blaster
cool. Yeah,
folks.
yeah. That was a cool connection that you made there. Um,
Yeah, Theo, my son, is actually on their commercials right now. He feels
that's right.
famous.
Yeah, dude, I saw that. That's so
Yeah,
cool, dude. Maybe that'll boost his YouTube channel.
yeah, absolutely. We're gonna start a gaming one for him. He's
Yeah,
like telling me all the time. He's like, "I'm a gamer, Dad.
yeah.
That's what I do. I'm
It's
a
what I
gamer."
do. I love it. I was
So I'm like,
pressing him
"Hey,
on it. I was like, "You start your YouTube channel yet? Did you get in there yet,
yep,
Theo?" He's like, "No, not yet." He got a little shy. I was like, "You're gonna get
yep."
after it, dude. That's gonna
Yeah,
be
he's
sweet."
excited. So I'm actually working with Uncle Vinny. That's Theo's uncle, and
Nice.
we're trying to set him up with a nice little system and get a little area where he can play Mario and all those types of things. He loves the Nintendo, the Switch, so he plays a lot of Switch games.
Okay, tight.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's
Cool,
fun,
cool,
man.
cool.
Good times.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah,
Man, to be a kid again. I wish we had these
seriously,
when I was a
right?
kid. This thing is so
Yeah.
sick. And you said they don't hurt too bad. They sting a little
No,
bit. Yeah, okay.
the gel blasters shoot like 100 feet, and they got some rate on them too.
Yeah,
It
it
gets to
sounds like it.
shooting. Yeah. So like
Cool.
me and Theo will be, like 50, 60 feet away. And when you're that far away, it doesn't hurt at all. If you get a little closer, then it feels like not even as bad as an airsoft gun. Some of those airsoft guns hurt pretty good. But it's enough to make it, you get a little bit of a, little thump, but it doesn't hurt
Mhm.
too bad at all.
Ty, I want to talk to you about blind layouts and how to prepare for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's something that the team that I was coaching, the New York team, we're getting ready
Mhm.
for an event,
Oh, it's
FTP in
blind
2
layout.
weeks. Yeah, it's a blind layout.
Nice.
And so this weekend we kind of approached that practice as such.
Cool.
My question is, what kind of drills do you think are most beneficial on a blind layout?
Yeah.
Or are drills not the move?
hmm Um, I think that there is a drill that I would definitely work on. And, you know, when I'm moving down a wire, I'm only concerned with a couple things: who's going to stop me
Oh, I can't wait to
and,
hear this.
and where I can put my paint into, without them knowing before I make the move,
Mhm.
to kind of help me make those moves. So the first thing I would do on a blind layout is I'm going to go to both sides, snake and Dorito, and just look as I move down those wires at what's going to stop me and make that my number one priority, because that's going to be the most important thing for me to figure out in order to make my moves down the field and hopefully get to the 50 and get some kills and stuff.
So like a
Um,
checklist.
totally.
Can
Yeah,
can you elaborate just like a little bit more on what a checklist for Tyler looks like? Like say we
of
show up
course.
to an event. Let's just use the World Cup layout if you remember like all the spots on it.
Hmm.
Um, what was your checklist and how did you know? Because I feel
Yeah.
like we start putting a checklist together the first practice, right? That is our blind
Yeah.
layout day.
Yeah.
So the very first practice, we start putting together a checklist. What does it look like for you?
So starting off the break, I want to obviously look at their box the best that I can. So finding a spot to see what's going on their end so I can read the information, because that information tells me where to put my paint. I need to see what they're doing, what they're looking like. My first checklist is just to identify, if it looks like I'm going to have shooters my way or not, and navigate from there. And then that'll help me get to my bunker. Once I get to my bunker, it's just wrap and go. I'm trying to play heads up paintball and shoot in my opponent up, straight ahead of me, and then have awareness of what's in the middle. So asking good questions as well to my teammates if they've seen anything. The number one thing is finding out if there's one or two guys in the middle, where they're at and which way he's looking. If he's looking at me, I can tell my teammates that and help them as well. So identifying that character is going to help myself and my snake side tremendously, just by having awareness on what that guy's doing. And then I should already know before I play that point. Once I get to my I call them like my kill spots or whatever, where I'm going to get the most action, where I'm going to get paid, you want to be able to just meticulously know exactly where to place your paint once you move into that spot, because you're only going to get a couple opportunities to make a shot, probably just one or two, before they'll lock you in. So if you put a good stream up into your opponent where you think he's going to be in the middle, it could get you down the field quicker and get you into those 50s and get you in the action, which will pull the attention to your side of the field and help your teammates. Somebody's got to be moving up the field, or there's not going to be any pressure applied. So we need to make sure that we have awareness on the middle, where the shooters are, what the breakout's looking like, and then we can navigate from there. And like I said, somebody's got to be pressing the issue. You have to be attacking in paintball point blank. I mean, someone's got to be doing it. Otherwise, you're going to be getting attacked on, and you don't want to be the team getting bunkered. You want to be out there doing the bunkering.
Absolutely, Ty. Well fucking said. That's exactly what I was looking for, is that part of being aggressive. What is your,
Yeah.
as an attacker, what is your checklist like?
Mhm.
If you're in say Dorito 1, you're trying to get to the 50.
Yeah.
What does that look
Yep.
like?
So there's probably going to be a guy in front of me, typically, at least one. You'll probably have two, actually. It just depends on if they're working really well together or not. You
Mhm.
can tell when these two guys are disconnected, and you can kind of pick them apart pretty easy. But if you get a couple dudes that are really working well together, as soon as you put one in, the other one's on you, and, playing that game, then you're going to have a little tougher time navigating that. But most of the time it's a 2-1-2. You have two snake side, one in the middle, two on the Dorito side. Sometimes you'll get a 1-1-3 or something like that, or vice versa, just depending on what the play call is. But typically it's 2-1-2. So you gotta put
Bro, the
some
113 is a dynasty special that has never been used before.
That's true. That's World Cup only.
Yeah.
But yeah, you gotta just honestly, you gotta be a good gunfighter, man. Like, I don't think that people put enough respect on that. The gunfighting is so crucial. If you're a meticulous gunfighter and you know how to place your paintballs properly with just a couple of them, you're going to be dicing people up. And if you give that blind layout 10-15 minutes before you play it, and really, I'm talking about really hone in on just a couple little details, like the part where you move the chains and you take that next bite, knowing exactly where to
Move the
place your
chains.
paintball. We got to move those chains. So you got to know where to place that paintball in order to give yourself the best opportunity to make it past those cuts and move the chains up and keep applying that pressure. You've got to apply pressure. That's the only way your team's going to be successful. So the checklist is just be good at gunfighting, seriously, and make good decisions. Don't get shot. Your team needs you out there. But know when and where to place the paintball so you can sometimes, Marsh, I'm so low on the ground. I'm slithering. That's how I feel, because I'm not even giving them an opportunity. Once I put the paint, I'm just super low because they're going to shoot over you typically.
But you're super
So
low, like on what side of your bunker?
on the tape side, I'm always looking tape, wrap, go. That's
Thank you.
that's
Thank
it.
you. Yep.
That's all you
Exactly.
need to be doing. Uh,
That's what I need the listeners to hear.
Yeah, so I'll take a quick peek inside just to see if I get a snack or whatever,
Mhm.
There's
Quick
typically gonna
snack.
be,
Quick
yeah,
snack.
quick snack and then get straight to work. But 90% of your game should be wrap and go. You need to be on the wire. And if you're wasting too much time, unless it's a part of the game plan, if they tell you to shoot inside, then you need to shoot inside. But other than that, you need to be wrapping and going, because we pick people apart. You know what I mean? Whenever we're on the wrap and go and they're not, you're just going to be bunkering people and making people wear it. So if you have people that are playing the same style as you and wrapping and going, you're going to, have to out gunfight them and play some good shots up the middle to move up the field. But dude, you need to be wrapping and going. Wrap and be looking low too. Hit the low part of the bunker, put your head out on
Yeah,
the low side.
100% on the Dorito side. I've always played the Doritos very similarly, always low. It's
Yeah,
just the place
totally.
where they don't expect you to come out from.
That's
That
right.
is the place to play from.
Yeah.
And you're right. If you're playing somebody that plays the same style, wrap and go, you have to be a good gunfighter. If you
Yeah.
are playing somebody that doesn't play correctly and they're looking inside, it's Feast City.
That's right.
I
That's right.
love when I play another attacker and when I'm
Mhm.
attacking and their front guys are looking inside, it's Feast City.
Yeah.
Because now
Yeah.
I already have the angle, so I get to put it on there too, take
Yeah.
real estate, and now I'm dominant over both of them.
Yep.
Yeah. It's
Makes
such an
your
important
job way easier. If
Oh
that
yeah.
guy's not, if he's, and we see it all the time, me and you, we'll be watching a game and we're just racking our brains like, why is this guy looking inside so long? Oh my God.
Yeah,
And
exactly. Right.
it's
Right.
like, you've got to be on the wire. Don't get me wrong. I look inside to, if my teammates need me, or if I see something that looks appetizing,
Quick
boom, of
snack.
course.
Quick snack,
Quick
baby. That's
snack.
it. Quick
That's it.
snack.
Yeah. And then back to work. Yeah, down the wire. That's where the money's made. That's where you're going to get paid, is by wrapping and going and pushing it. And then if you're not taking pressure, you need to always be pushing the issue and taking anything that they're going to give you. And like I said, even snake side, Dorito side, check out of the bottom corner of your bunker, at the very, very bottom corner. Sometimes I'll have my head on the ground and poke out from the ground,
Yeah.
because they're never typically going to be shooting there.
Yep.
So
I
a little hack.
I put together an amazing drill this weekend for the New York team to execute, and I
Nice.
filmed it. And I'm going to be putting together a really nice BKI course geared around this drill. So to the listeners, be on the lookout for that if you are a member. If not, you should probably sign up. If you guys haven't signed up for BKI
Yeah.
yet, me and Tyler both have great classes on there. Ryan, Nick Laval,
Mhm.
Nick Sloviak, Kyle Spica. There's tons of awesome content. But this course is going to be, it's a really good drill. It's a wrap and go kind of dominant drill. And
Yep.
the guys loved it. They thought it was one of the better drills that they've done in a long time. So it's such a valuable skill,
For
and you
sure.
have to be good at it. You have to be confident in it. So
Yeah.
yeah. And
It's everything for
speaking
sure.
of BK, I want to give a little shout out to my little bro Colton Dahl. Our New York team just picked
Yeah,
him up.
Colton.
He's a young project for us. He flew in to try out and is making a big time commitment to come to all the practices, come to the events. And I'm excited to work with him. You remember Colton, right? Colt 45.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's
Yeah.
awesome,
Yeah.
Colton.
Yeah.
Way to go,
100%.
buddy.
So, well,
Amazing.
he has a lot of work to do. And he knows
Yeah.
it.
How old is he again?
He's 14.
14.
14.
Nice.
He has a lot of work to do. He came out. He didn't play as well as I have seen him play, but there's so much potential with him. There is so
Yeah.
much potential. Fundamentally, he's so solid. He really just
Yeah.
is a student of the game. He works really hard. So I'm excited to see what we could do. I'm really excited that I get to work with him this much now, because I go out and train with the
I
New
love
York
that.
team all the time, So it's going to be an awesome opportunity to be hands-on with him quite a bit. And I think that I think in a year we're going to see a beast out of this kid.
Oh, yeah. Dude, the biggest advice that I got when I was a kid was from a lot of people. Obviously, there's been so many, but one that really stands out is from Rich Telford, playing out at Modesto Extreme. And he just told me, and I didn't even understand what he meant when he said it. He was just like, you cannot be timid.
Yeah,
You
100%.
cannot be timid. And I was like, I can't be Tipman, you know? I was like, what are you talking about? You know? I was like,
I don't
I
shoot
didn't
a
even know what
Tippin.
that, yeah. I didn't even know what that word really meant. And how ironic that I would play for Bob Long Intimidators, you know, the opposite of timid.
The
So
Intimidators.
it just came, yeah. And it's so freaking true, man. Cause once you get over the timidness and once you know, that trepidatious feeling and you can break through that and start to really be malleable and coachable and attack and be just fearless, which I know he is, and
Yeah.
be a sponge, you know, then things will really open up. But it's hard at that age, you know, to be really coachable and to be fearless, and that's what he's got to do if he's going to be
Mm-hmm.
successful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Um,
that's so cool, man.
being fearless is the hardest thing, right? But being coachable, he's
Yeah,
got that down. He's super coachable. I'm very excited to work with him. So
yeah,
yeah, it's cool, man. It's cool. I'm excited
heck yeah,
to get the season going, dude. I'm just surprised that so many people have been out there playing, given their conditions on the East Coast. You know, just snow and freezing cold. So to me, that's a good sign for
God
paintball.
bless him, man. There we
To
go.
me, yeah, that's a good sign for paintball. Everyone's excited to play it, excited to get the season started. Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
love
like we
that.
said in the beginning of the show, I can't wait. So we need to start
Yeah,
getting some practices going, some
yep.
real training going, because this first event, man, we got to get that big dub. We got to
Yeah,
follow
it's
up.
already, I mean, it's here. The
It's
first
here.
event's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's time to
So
clock back
actually,
in, baby.
I was talking with Victor before I took off to go see my family, and we're going to start working pretty hard here, getting
Nice.
out there. And Victor, he'll run you into the ground if you let him. You know what I mean? He's a hard worker.
It will.
Uh,
It will.
yeah. So I'm always stoked when I
No
can get yelled
mercy.
at. No mercy, and I love that. I love getting yelled at by Vic, and hopefully we can get some of the locals out here and do some, you know, just some different type of high level training. I want to
Bro,
get out there.
you need to get
Uh-huh.
out there with Mikey and give him the business and some gunfights over and over and over and over.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that for sure.
Get the
Yeah,
kid prepped.
yeah, I'm gonna bunker him in one-on-ones. That's what I do to him.
I love it.
Nah,
I
man.
love it.
Yeah, the one-on-ones are huge, dude, because they just sharpen
Yeah,
your gunfighting. Obviously the team aspect is
it is,
fundamental.
but you're right.
Yeah.
One-on-ones like removes all of the. I have our team do the teams that I coach. I have them do a ton of one-on-one type drills because you have to win it.
Yeah.
You have to win it. So
Mhm.
at the end of the day, learning how to win one-on-ones just gives you the confidence to be out on the field in a 5-on-5 game and beat the
Yeah.
person in front of you.
Yep.
You know, the other stuff's obviously the most important, but
Yeah.
you have to have that one-on-one ability first. You just do.
So true. And like you said, every single engagement you get into on the paintball field is a one-on-one.
It
You're
is.
essentially you're just playing a bunch of one-on-ones.
Uh-huh.
So if you get really good at those, and like we always say, we'll say it till we're blue in the face, you got to just play people who are better than you at one-on-ones. Like the only people I want to play one-on-one against is like you, Marcello, is, you know, the top dogs, the guys who understand the game, understand shot placement and timing, and, you know, all the intricate details of gunfighting, which are, you know, so important when you get into the
Mhm.
on field real live action. You got to be able to make really good decisions. So you
Mhm.
want to play against players who are great shots, they don't give you anything, and they make great decisions. You play guys like
Yeah.
that and you'll get really
Mhm.
good.
Yeah, that's another thing. I'm kind of past the phase of people doing target drills.
Mm-hmm.
Like targets came in and they were really hot and look, there's a
Yeah,
time and place. I do target shooting. You know, it's a
me
great
too.
way to sharpen the sword when you're preparing for a layout. But
Yeah.
you guys need to ditch that if it's your primary way
Yes.
of training. Grab an
Yes.
opponent and get the timing of the gunfight down.
Yep.
Because the way you gunfight with somebody from different distances, your
Mm-hmm.
speed's going to change, your pace
Mm-hmm.
changes, the rhythm, the timing. It's all totally different. So you really
Yeah.
need to dial that in. Otherwise, you could show up, get, you know, behind the bunker and shoot the target 15 out of 15 times in 4 seconds. And you're
Yeah.
ball on ball on ball. And then you're in a game and you just keep losing gunfights, you know, and you're like, what's going on? I'm a
Mm-hmm.
great target shooter. Well, you're not a great paint reader.
Yeah.
and that's a big part of the gunfight is being able to read that paint coming in, time it well. You look at some of the better gunfighters in the league. It's not that you are snap shooting that fast. It's that the rhythm is right.
Mhm.
The rhythm's right. Like you don't have to be in and out super fast.
No.
You have to have the right rhythm, the right timing. You can feel their paint coming in. We've talked about this on the show before. It's like fighting. Again, you're dodging the jab,
Totally.
and then you're coming back in with the jab.
Mhm.
And it really is that way. Like the paint is an extension of your arm.
Yeah. Yeah.
It truly is. So when you look at it that way, you'll understand the importance of just grabbing a teammate and actually gunfighting with them,
Mhm.
so that you get comfortable and used to that paint coming back in on you and you
Yeah.
gunfighting with that paint and that rhythm. That's what people need to be doing more of.
Yeah, we see it like clinics all the time where
Yeah.
you got a player who's like, damn, they could snap shoot the hell
Yeah.
out of that target.
Yeah.
And then we get them on the field playing against people and they can't live a point or anything,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
it's and the shot choice placement as well, like where you choose to make yourself susceptible from is just all from most of the time your ears, right? You're
Yeah.
reading and your eyes, of course. You can see on the edge of the bunker where the paint's flying by, but a lot of the times you can hear too, where it's hitting and choose like, okay, I'm going to come down to this bottom inside corner. He's up here, put that shot, and then you can quickly come to the wire and get dominance that way
Absolutely. Yeah.
instead of like coming into a stream.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
it's just shot placement.
Shot placement, it's big, you got
Yeah,
you got to know where to put your paint.
that's it, brother. That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, but it sounds easy, but we see it all day long where people just try to like fight into the most ridiculous situations. And you're like, no, 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 no. Try this. Try.
For sure.
It's all pulling their energy to where you want it to be. You don't want to be on the other end of that where you're fighting into their energy. You want to make them have to come to where you're at. So you
Yeah.
can, drop down low, pull them down
Right.
there, and then come out somewhere else.
Right.
Yeah. Hmm.
Ty, do you think there's a place in today's game for like 2013 damage style ball or even dynasty ball? When you guys won MAO, I think
Lock
that
it
was
up.
2013, lock it up. Do you think there's a place for that in today's game? That style
Dude,
of play?
honestly, it's not supported in this
Yeah.
modern point right now as we stand here and talk. It's this is crash and bash and paintball we're playing these days. So yeah, if you are trying to slow the game down, you're gonna have a really hard time just because of the bunkers and the way they have them set up. There's a lot of big bunkers out there and there's a lot of opportunity for movement. So you're gonna just get people like we've seen the last year or two where we're just running each other over out there.
Every
uh
single finals you've seen has been over 5-5. They're
yeah,
they're over 10-point games. It's
totally.
crazy. You haven't seen
Yeah,
that, which it's exciting. I like it. I
it
dig it.
is.
It's a new game. It truly is. It's a new game. They've done a great job with the field layouts. But
Yeah.
people need to adapt. People really need to
Mhm.
adapt, and people still. I go to these clinics. I teach these teams, and I hear them regurgitate old philosophy, and I just say to myself, well, I say out loud too, guys, it's not the way the game's
Yeah.
played anymore. You have to drop that. And they don't understand. They're like, the game can't change that much. I'm like, when you change
Oh yeah.
the amount of bunkers that are on a field, the size of bunkers, the size of the field, of course it can
Yeah.
change. Come on, it can change, and it did
Yeah.
change. So you guys, you need to adapt. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, absolutely.
Attacking is
Yeah.
rewarded more times than not.
Oh, dude,
Absolutely.
I'm as of now because I played the wall. I played,
Yeah.
the old style where we had to sit back. I played the Mick Pick 2 where I would try and
Yep.
shoot one, moving down the tape, and then bunker out the wall. And
Yep.
there's been all these different styles we've had to play with the choice of bunker. But yeah, the way that it is played right now, you are rewarded for movement. We see it time and time again when you
Mhm.
watch the top teams play. The guys who move the chains and keep it pushing and are hunting, they're going to get rewarded most of the time
Yes.
because there's so many bunkers on the field.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. To me, like the
And
most
there
important.
are
Yeah, go
Mhm.
ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say there is certain situations where you can't like there's sometimes you'll have a Dorito guy who can cut down the snake pretty well. So you can lock that guy
Yeah.
into a little roll, but he can't do that forever. He's got to go as well.
Right. 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 Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Otherwise he'll
dude.
get eaten alive.
To me, the most important thing, and I'm realizing this again, because I work with a few different divisional teams, most notably Wrecking Crew. I'm pretty full on with those guys, And this weekend we really struggled getting kills off the break, and
Yeah.
man, that's such an important thing to do. I mean, Dynasty at World Cup, we got a lot of kills on the break. That
Yes,
really
sir.
contributed to our success.
Yeah.
It's not hard to dissect and break down. If you shoot somebody off the break, that's 20% of the other team. Everybody knows, we talk about that stat all the time.
Yeah.
It's big. And that's a fundamental skill, so
Yeah.
you could practice that till you're blue in the face. A Division
Mhm.
5 team can spend hours and hours and hours getting good at shooting off the break, and it's going to give them a much better chance beating a team that's much better than them
Mhm.
if they can just simply pull that off. If they could just simply
Absolutely.
get a kill off the break, and
Yeah.
we really struggled this weekend getting kills off the break, and it hurt us, because one, it was a hard field to shoot people off the break, but I also feel like that is also the new way paintball fields are. Like, there's not
Yeah.
these great shots. It's no longer just pull up from the back center and shoot the God bunker,
Yeah.
or sorry, we're not calling it that anymore. The alpha, we're going to call it the
Yeah.
alpha or the mega, whatever we
Mhm.
call it.
Yeah.
You can't just pull up and shoot like a wide open lane
Mhm.
sometimes, but typically you have to take 2 steps out off to the side and put your paint off cross field, or you have to run to a spot and get your gun up, on a corner. There's a ton of different ways that you have to try to shoot people off the break now,
Yeah.
and teams need to evolve with that. They really do, because divisional teams, for sure. Like, if you're a divisional team listening to this, make that your priority this weekend at practice, getting kills off the break, putting 1 or 2 guns on one specific person. Because again, I saw it really hurt us this weekend that we couldn't get any kills off the break. And, occasionally we would lose people off the break. And it was just, it makes it really difficult. It's a difficult hill to climb.
That is like, if there was a step system that we could give the game, that is step 1.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
For sure.
Like,
For
and
sure.
the game has layers. We always talk about kind of like, like golf, you got your short, your
Yeah.
mid, and
Yeah.
your
Right.
long,
Right.
So this is step 1. You have got to be proficient at getting a kill off the break. We've got to get one of these guys out. 20%. That's huge. That's a
Absolutely.
huge advantage. And
Absolutely.
you're a specialist at it. We did really well at it at World Cup. And also, I like what you said, put 2 guns on a guy,
Mm-hmm.
put 3 guns on a guy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make sure we get 1 G off the break. That way we can call that out. It's 54 and we can start to work from there,
Absolutely. Why not?
You
Why
gotta,
not?
why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
If you're gonna have 4 guns shoot, but everyone shoots a different gap and you don't hit anybody, why not put 4 guns on one gap? Get the
Yeah.
kill. Get that
That's right.
kill,
That's right.
Just make
Yeah.
sure you have eyes on the other side of the field. So if you put 4 guns snake side, make sure you
Yeah.
at least have eyeballs on the Dorito side. Then you're good.
Totally.
You know what I mean? And maybe
Mhm.
4 is excessive, but honestly, I've put 3 guns on a gap before, in divisional.
Oh, yeah.
I've definitely put 3 guns on a gap. I'm like, hey guys, we're going to get this kill. And
Mhm.
we're going to put a lot of guns on it so we could do that. And then we're going to capitalize afterwards. You know what I mean?
That's right. And then on top of that, like you said, capitalizing after is knowing
Yes.
exactly how we navigate once this guy's off the field,
Right. Oh, Ty. Okay,
Yeah.
I have a question, and I hope I'm not putting you in the trick bag. But again, this is
Yeah.
these are just issues that I run into, right, with coaching.
Yeah.
Who can hold the advantage the best? Say
Mhm.
you shoot the one on the snake side off the break. Who
Okay.
can hold that advantage the best? Whose job is that?
Well, the next furthest guy would be in like the can
Yeah,
outside of the
they're
back
the
middle.
the 2 on the snake side, right?
Yeah. And then we made it out wide?
Yeah, we're wide.
Okay, well then the wide guy should trap that guy in there.
Yeah, right. So it's
Yeah.
funny because so many front players coming up, even pros, you hear the same thing. They say, "Well, that's my two's job. He's supposed to not let them fill."
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like you're kind of right. That is his job in a way, but you actually are in
Have the
best
best
position
angle.
to do that.
Yeah.
You have the best opportunity to do that. So the
And
one should
now
be
you're letting your now yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
So
'Cause
you're
now your
doing
2
that.
can
Now
get
you're
out
letting
with you.
Exactly. Then it frees up your 2. He can reposition. He could get into better
Yeah.
position, and then you can go and get kills. You have to understand the change of pace. Like as a 1,
Yeah.
you want to attack really fast. Then when you get into a good spot, you kind of relax, you chill out, you slow down, you let your 2 catch up, relieve
Mhm.
pressure from you, and then you go back on the attack. If you get a kill
Mhm.
off your side, you now should be the holder. You know,
Yeah.
you should dominate the other teams too, so that they're stuck inside. Their field positioning is
Absolutely.
terrible. You let your team catch up, your team repositions to take over that lane, and
Yeah.
now you can get down and crawl or move up and get some
Mhm.
kills, you
Well,
know? But
because what we see happen is the 2 gets put in by that
yes,
guy
yes.
and then fills out wide and shoots the 50 down the wire.
Exactly, dude. It happened a bunch this week. That is my dream. When
Yeah, yeah.
we lose someone on the snake side, you know, if it's Arturo or Mikey or
I can't wait for that guy
Ryan,
to be down the wire.
I can't wait for the snake guy to look inside, and I just have to deal with the other teams too. I put him in
Yeah.
real quick because I like to gunfight, so let's gunfight.
Yeah.
Put him
Yeah.
in, I can make a move out.
Mhm.
That's the best case scenario. But if their 1 is suffocating me, and honestly, that's why I'm okay saying this on the show. I'm not giving up any secrets because
Mhm.
the best players, the teams that we need to beat to win a tournament,
They all do it.
their 1s don't do it. Their
Yeah.
1s don't look inside and give up that advantage. Their
No.
1s suffocate you,
Yeah.
and you have to pull out magic to get out. You
Yes,
know?
that's right.
So
Totally.
it's not a big secret that I'm giving up. It's the reality
No,
of
but
how the top players do it, you know?
it is for a lot of people, I think,
Yes, it is.
because
It is. Yeah.
yeah,
Right.
your logical mind says, well, I need to let him just go to work and try to do some stuff in the 50 there, but most of the time he ain't doing nothing,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then you're letting this guy get out, and then he shoots you in the pack or the foot's hanging out or something, and that now the whole game is kind of falling to pieces because he's out wider than your 2 now, and he shot your 50 guys. So yes, the lead snake 1 or widest guy, if we get out wide on that side and we've shot a guy and they're kind of trapped in set, we need to have our best angled player, which is the widest player in the lead, as the 1 shooting that guy in, so we can hold him, let the 2 position behind, then he can go to work and start mowing the field down.
100%.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
that
it.
happens
That's
a
facts,
lot
man.
though, huh?
Yeah. And look, we just gave you a full on clinic, to be honest. That's a clinic right
Mhm.
there. It really is.
Yeah. Yeah, we
The
run those
Paintball
all day
101.
and the
I
PTG.
know. I know, man.
Yeah.
Ty, I'm pretty exhausted, dude. I was up at 4:30 this morning.
Yeesh.
East Coast time, so that's actually 1:30
Oh,
in the morning
man.
here. I'm pretty cooked. I didn't
Yeah.
sleep at all on the flight. I've been heavy in the stock market, as you know. me, 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 Kyle Spica, and Chris Cat. For all the listeners, if you remember Chris Cat,
Yeah.
we've got a group text. It's called Call Street instead of Wall Street. You know what I mean? Call Street. But we're in it heavy every day, and it's stressful, you know. And so I couldn't sleep on the
Oh,
plane because
yeah.
I'm like, we're in a bunch of moves right now, and you know, you can't miss it for a couple minutes. But
No,
I'm
you can't.
exhausted, dude. You got to be tired too. You freaking drove a bunch, you know. Yeah,
Yeah, not as tired as you. That's pretty dang early. You had to get on
it's
that
early,
flight.
dude.
But yeah,
Yeah.
the thankfully, it's always fun when you're road tripping with 2 kids that are, under 5, and they're like, I gotta pee, I'm hungry, and but
That
we
sounds
just
like me on a road trip.
yeah, right, me too. I'm
I
like, I'm
gotta
with you
pee. I'm
guys.
hungry.
Yeah. We just pull off the side of the road, and my 2-year-old's like peeing on the side of the road, and we're
In a
eating
bathroom
wherever
on
we
the
can
side of the
find.
road. There's a porta potty there.
Yeah, that's right. They
Yeah.
have porta potties on the sides there, so we find one of those, and he gets to use that. But it was a lot of fun. Nothing's promised on this planet, and everything's all about your family. And it was just a beautiful time to go see both of our grandparents. Sarah's grandma especially has gone through some hard times, so we
Mm.
really wanted to make sure we show her a lot of love and make sure she knows how much we care about her and head out there. And it was good
I love
to
that, dude.
see the Central Valley. Went back into the Central Valley of Cali, and just seeing family and making sure everybody's all good over there. It was good.
That's awesome, dude. I'm really glad you guys got to do that. Truly, spending time with the family is so
Yeah.
important. I need to go up and visit. My sister lives in Oregon. I've been really wanting to visit her up there. It's
Oh,
gorgeous.
nice.
Yeah, yeah. So I want to go up there and
Yeah.
just kind of hang out and relax a little bit. I don't know, because we're gonna be so heavy in training for the next couple months. Really, I've started to ease back into training. I've been playing a lot of
Yeah.
paintball, but physically, our gyms are still closed, man. There's not much to do. So it's been
Yeah.
really hard to get stuff in, but it's time to really ramp it up. So
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna get to do it
Do they have
before that first event. Go ahead.
outdoor? Are they doing
Yeah,
outdoor
dude.
gyms?
So we have
Is that
this
what it is?
this one outdoor gym is open, but it's real shitty. They don't have many machines. They don't have many anything, and it's always so
Yeah.
packed. So you're just there waiting around. It honestly doesn't feel that clean.
Yeah.
So I don't like going there. I
Yeah.
really don't. I've gone a few times, and it's
Mhm.
just it's not great, by any
I
means.
see.
Yeah.
I
So
see. That's difficult, man.
it
And I
is.
know
Yeah.
there's
It's a bummer. Like
yeah.
let us get healthy. You
Mhm.
know,
Yeah.
let us get healthy. It's really frustrating. I understand. We need to be safe and we need to be cautious, but
Yeah. Well,
Neg
hopefully
neglecting your health is not safe and cautious,
no.
I'm
No,
really I'm really frustrated at it at this point, at this
yeah.
point with the information that we have, there's certain things that we should and should not, be able to do, and I
Yeah.
just I think the gym should be open, we should be able
No,
to go to the gym.
you're right because it only makes your body more susceptible to
Yeah,
getting hurt if
yeah.
if it's not in its healthiest state. And
Hurt,
hopefully
sick, everything.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. So make sure, obviously, hopefully we can get Scott Kemp back on the Facebook Live doing some workouts for the community again. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, nice, yeah, I like that.
But other than that, we just got to make sure we're taking our vitamins and get outside, get
Drink a
fresh air.
transfuse. I see
Yeah,
you just
exactly.
switched the background of the
Yeah.
transfuse.
Yep. We got the boxes in the back here.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it's pivotal right now. Get outside, do some push-ups, or if you can buy a pull-up bar on Amazon or whatever you can get, and
Yeah, something.
anything is so
You
valuable right
you know
now.
what I
Because like,
miss the most that I honestly don't know if it's ever gonna come back?
what's that?
Playing basketball at the gym, dude.
Oh yeah,
I was
I
getting
know.
such good cardio every single day playing basketball, and
Yeah,
I mean, that's like the most distant dream right now. I don't even think
yeah.
it's possible. It's
And you love
crazy.
basketball
I
too. I
love
know.
basketball, bro. It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
It yeah, it's
dude, you had to pick up playing golf because they took basketball away from you.
I did, but you know what? That's not a downer. I love golf. I love it. It just doesn't,
Yeah,
unfortunately, there's no
it's
cardio in
not
golf.
basketball.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
basketball. There's no cardio. It's a pretty easy
Yep.
game physically.
Hmm.
So,
Well, we're gonna have to find some like outdoor courts with the culture and go play
yeah.
some ball.
Yeah, yeah, I like that. I like that. There
Yeah.
are some outdoor courts. It's just again, that's not I don't know. Maybe I'm a
Yeah.
snob. It's not the same. I like
Yeah.
the indoor courts with the indoor ball. If you have the outdoor ball, it's like hard and I'm just not a fan. Not a fan. But
Gravel just
that is where the true hoopers go. So
oh yeah,
just to
for
run
sure.
around, I should probably go do that. Should
Yeah.
try it out.
Even like I love playing basketball because like even if it's just myself, if I miss, I'm always hustling to get to the
Yeah,
ball
yeah,
or
exactly, exactly. No, I
yeah.
would for every single day I would go to the gym, and if I wasn't playing actual games, like here's what I'd usually do. My I would spend 3 or 4 hours at the gym. I'd go in the morning
Yeah.
around 9 o'clock. There's no one in the basketball court, so I'd shoot around and exactly that. Warm up. I'm getting some cardio. I'm chasing my shots. They usually weren't misses, but I still had to chase them down the net. Do a couple dribble between the legs, a few Instagram posts, and
Yep.
then I'd be warmed up. I'm sweating. I would go get a nice lift, work on whatever I was training that day. And then I would go into the sauna, get a nice little sauna session in, come out, drink my protein shake. And then boom, it would be 12 o'clock, which is when everybody shows up for lunch game basketball.
Yeah.
And so boom, I'd run like an hour and a half, 2 hours of basketball. And then I'd go home and I'm like, I
Hmm.
feel so good. I was feeling
Yeah.
so good. I was so happy. Honestly, I truly feel that there's been a diminishing of my quality of life because I'm not able to exercise like that. When you exercise
Yeah.
like that, you're releasing endorphins. And so look, for a lot of people, I know that there's a lot of people out there that have had that ripped away from them,
Hmm.
exercise and health and all that kind of stuff, and might be struggling a little more than some.
Hmm.
um, just keep your head up and do whatever you can to exercise and go on a run or get some
Yeah.
sort of cardio in, and just know that when the floodgates are open, we're going to be able to get back in these gyms and get after it, and just have that in your sights as your
Yeah.
goal. Don't fall completely off the wagon.
Hmm.
Because that's a real thing, is a lot of people were maybe just getting into fitness, just getting into being healthy, and then you have this whole year-long quarantine and it's hard to be healthy. Well, our time's gonna come soon, so just stay strong and stay focused. There's still
Yeah.
ways that you can maneuver and get that cardio in. It's a lot harder, trust me.
Oh
I
yeah. Yep.
A great tip. I don't know if anyone wants to try this. I've been made fun of on Instagram. You guys are a bunch of bullies out there, by the way. And I'm out here just trying to have a good time and show you guys some like fun stuff. You guys are a bunch of bullies. Not everybody, but you know who you are. I've got I've got these 5-gallon jugs because I have this water
Oh
dispenser.
yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's honestly, even when the gyms are fully open, that's going to be a workout that I keep forever.
Yeah.
One jug in
In-house.
each hand, in-house. You could bend over, like you arch your back a little bit and you could do these standing kind of rows. You can
Yep.
to like work the back, and you could bring that into full body, squats.
Yeah.
Dude, it's a good exercise. It's a good
For
full
sure.
body exercise. It's like
Those things are heavy.
Yeah, they're heavy. They're 42 pounds. Each one is 42 pounds.
Yeah.
So you can get a really good workout that way, and it's cheap. Like even if you don't have one of those water dispensers, go buy 2 5-gallon jugs.
Yeah.
You can get some really good workouts with them.
Absolutely.
Highly recommend it. It's
anything, literally
functional too.
Yeah. Oh, totally. And then
Yeah.
you have water too when you get thirsty.
No. Because if you don't have a dispenser, then you can't drink.
Oh yeah.
It's actually been a huge problem. I get down to my last few and my delivery hasn't come yet, and I'm like, shit,
damn it.
I got to drive 30 minutes to go pick up an extra one, so I have one to work out with.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything you can do, man. Like
Anything you
honestly,
can do.
this, and we don't know what's going on. We don't know when this is all gonna come back to normality. So, like you said, Marsh, stay positive.
It's never coming back.
It will.
It
It's gonna be a process.
Absolutely.
But yeah, thinking positive thoughts is number one, especially in a time right now where it's so easy to slip off and be like, man, this is just bullshit and everything's going haywire. We need to make sure that we keep saying good things to ourselves and get outside. Like you said, Marsh, go run around, go do anything, do a push-up in the fresh air, just get out there and feel. And I know it's cold some places, and that can be pretty invigorating too, going for a nice brisk run out there, get sweating, get a nice workout going. But anything you can do to get outside is what we need to be doing. I know that me and the kids, we try to at least for a couple hours go on the side yard and hang out, or we'll go in the front yard and shoot jelly blasters at each other or something, anything to get out there.
I love it, dude. Absolutely, Ty.
Yep.
All right, man. Shoot, you got anything else for the people? This was a quick check-in for the listeners. We got some cool shows this week, but you got anything?
Yes, sir. Just if you're in the Alabama area, I will be out there on the 26th of March, or the 27th of March at Brothers in Arms Paintball. So if you want to come out to that field in Alabama, we're doing a clinic out there, and I hope to see a lot of people out there.
I love it. Yeah. Awesome, man. Awesome.
And thank you to everyone out there who's been supporting us on Patreon, and just everyone who sends us messages. Most of them are nice. We get a couple mean ones, and we love you too. All of the messages are appreciated, and we
hardly
appreciate
any mean ones.
There's a couple on the YouTube. This new character, he's been giving it to us a little bit.
Really? Oh man, I usually am on point with it. Wait, hold on. Now we're gonna read it. We're going to it right now.
It's he's got one of those fake accounts, and he's just trolling us hard.
Oh yeah.
So we love you too, brother. Yeah.
Hold on. I gotta see this. Hold on, listeners. We're gonna pull it up. YouTube right here real quick. All right.
It's kind of brutal. I don't know if you even want to,
It's brutal.
It's kind of, he's going in on us. Yeah.
Wow.
But
which one is he on? Brustleback?
Here, let me see. Shout out to everyone who came on, Tim and the whole Aftermath camp. Thank you guys for all, tuning in and helping us get all that information out on what's going on with them. And you were saying something about a Clubhouse exclusive type of thing you were talking to me about.
Clubhouse. Yeah. Clubhouse is this new app that
I had never even heard of it.
Social media platform. So it's, not Instagram, it's not Twitter, not Facebook, it's Clubhouse. And instead of, Instagram has photos, Twitter has, verbiage, written literature, Facebook is like a mix of both. Clubhouse is just live conversations. And the cool thing about it is you have to get invited to the Clubhouse app in order to sign up. So you can't even participate in these conversations unless you have an in. And each person that's on, like, you don't have an unlimited amount of invites. Like I just got invited and I only have 2 invites, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it's like really exclusive. It's really cool. And it's these live conversations from just billionaire CEOs. Honestly, they have everything on there. And so I'm looking for us to be, the first people in the paintball space. We're gonna try to grow that and nurture that a little bit. Just see what it's about. We'll see. I don't know
Yeah,
where it's
yeah,
gonna go, but it'll be fun. Um,
totally.
I'm
And
trying to
what
remember.
is it exactly? It's like a live chat room
Live
type
chat.
thing?
Yeah, it's a live chat. So like
Video?
listeners can tune in. It's like a virtual room essentially.
Uh-huh.
Listeners can tune in, they could raise their hand. We could bring people in if we want. Like if someone raised their hand and we're like, "Oh yeah, let's bring you in." They'll pop up on the
Yeah.
screen and be part of the conversation, you know?
Whoa.
So,
So
yeah,
it's like a
it's
video. Oh, wow. Video chat. Nice.
I don't know if it's video or just audio.
Okay,
I'm
audio.
not
Okay.
positive. I'm not positive. Okay, so why can I
Oh,
just
yeah, his name here, if you guys want to find him, shout out to Billy Short.
Billy
That's
Short.
the fake name that he's been using.
There we go.
Um, yeah, he's just being silly on the YouTube. And you need that. We appreciate that. We appreciate all he's tuning in, he's listening, he's watching, and we love you for that, man. All of our supporters, even Billy Short. He's
Hold on a second. I'm gonna read some of this because it's
yeah.
directed towards me.
Yeah.
Hey Marcello. I'm just gonna read it in the voice that I assume he's talking in. How long are you gonna keep making these shit podcasts that don't even get over 1K views? LO. This dude's a effing toolbox also. Damn, Billy Short. Do you think that's
So,
branded Short just under disguise?
maybe, huh? It's B Short.
Billy Short, damn, he's going in. That's crazy. Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'm gonna make them as long as the listeners love them. And to be fair, the YouTube is a very small portion of our listeners. Shout out to everybody listening
Yeah.
on all the audio platforms. We love you guys.
Yep.
The YouTube is literally just there as a supplemental kind of thing, so you could have some sort of video. But thank you for the
Yeah.
comment, Billy Short. Actually, better
Yes.
yet, thank you for the engagement.
Yeah.
Next question by Billy Short. Hey, ask my man's Dizon how being a minimum wage LA fitness receptionist is going for him when he's not on paintball master duty.
Yeah, I don't know why he's on full attack mode, dude.
First of all, Dizon crushes it. Plays
Yeah.
for Houston Heat, which is a team
of the
that
best teams in the
absolutely
world.
takes care, one of the best teams in the world, takes care of their players. And Ronnie has a very successful YouTube channel, much more so than ours. And
Yeah.
he does very well. So I don't think Ronnie's ever worked at LA Fitness. Have you seen Ronnie? Like, all love for Ronnie, but I don't think he's a gym
Yeah.
guy. I think he's more of a like cardio kind of guy. And
Mhm.
yeah, I don't know why you're hating on Ronnie. Ronnie's one of the coolest in the game. So
Yeah.
or I
I
think
know.
you need to go look in the mirror, my man. But let's see. We're gonna read one more. Never seen
Oh
a group
man.
of grown men who can't let go of childhood games, especially when they are scraping cash together to get by. LMFAO. Will you guys sponsor my paintball master team so I can pay rent?
Yeah.
Ty.
I know. He's having
Some
fun.
some people are just so clueless. It's so funny.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's unfortunate if that's your reality of what you think about what some of us do, but hey, that's okay. That's all right.
That's right.
I get it. I get a good laugh.
My philosophy is I always say this, like, embrace the Martian, like embrace that which you don't understand or have no control over, because
Absolutely.
it's all I can do is control myself. That's
Absolutely.
it.
Absolutely. All I
Yeah.
know is paintball is, it's a multi-million-dollar industry, does very
Hmm.
well, and
It does.
we're an integral part of the fabric, and we plan to continue to do so. So, thank
Yeah.
you to the supporters, to the listeners. And thank you to you, Billy Short. I
Yeah.
hope you're listening because honestly, that's fucking funny.
I know.
I like when we get called out too. Call us on our shit. I'm down with that, but
Yeah.
nonsense, you clown.
I know. He's being silly. But in all reality, like, we are a part of the most beautiful fabric of sports ever. And I know it's a tight-knit community, and we're just so fortunate to be able to have this show and have all these cool people on. And
I'm
I'm
gonna
sure there's a couple shows that Billy Short likes as well. He just doesn't talk
He
about
likes
those
them
ones.
all, dude.
Yeah.
That's probably Kyle Spica, to be honest. He's just
Yeah.
trolling us.
It's someone super close to us,
Maybe
for
Nick
sure.
Laval.
Yeah.
Okay, so Neil White. I'm Bro Neil White. This is a
Mhm.
nice comment. I'm gonna read this comment. My
Yeah.
appreciation for your show grows with each episode. You guys are delivering real talk that many people have difficulty grasping. Your content is solid, free game that applies in all aspects of life. Thank you guys for constant motivation and inspiration for self-improvement. Chad killed this. All love from Texas. Well,
Hey.
Billy Short, that's why we do it. So
Yeah.
thank you very much.
Hey, I got another one. Shout out to Pat Def Leg on the YouTube. He said, "This is for the Yeah Yeah Show. Yeah Yeah is a beast, dropping some serious knowledge on this episode.
There we go.
Also, PTG needs some grit equity merch for sure. We need to get that grit equity going."
Bro, we're working on it. We got some
Yep.
stuff coming. We just
Yep.
need to just dial in the final graphics, but we got grit equity coming for you guys are right.
Yep.
Yeah, shout out one
It's
time.
in the pipeline right
In the
now.
pipeline. Hell yeah. I love it, man.
But it's just all love, man, and we appreciate the good, the bad, and the ugly. So keep it coming, and we'll
I-
keep sharing some of the funny comments that we get.
I feel like that's the first hate speech we've gotten. Dude, it's only going to get worse as we grow. You
That's
gotta,
right. Yeah.
gotta love it. I'm down with it. You know,
Embrace the Martian.
embrace
Yep.
it. I love it. All right, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, listeners, so much. Hey, everybody, please, too.
Yep.
We are giving away one of these Joe Blaster guns. I've also,
2 of them.
Oh, we're giving away 2 of them. I've also got some
Yeah.
Dynasty rings that we're going to be giving away. These rubber things. These are pretty badass, you know, for everyone listening
Yeah.
on YouTube. I'm showing them the Dynasty rings. And we're going to
Yep.
be giving away some jerseys. So all you got to do is become go be a member, be a supporter, sign up,
That's
and
it.
we're going to be dialing you in with some cool stuff. So
Yeah.
that's
We'll
it.
have Marsh.
Yeah.
I know that you got a jersey in the pipeline. I got
Yep.
one as well. So we'll be giving away a couple of those and just having a lot of fun. Like,
Oh,
honestly,
I got the question.
content. Yeah.
Yeah, because
What
what's
is
gonna
it?
happen is we're gonna do a quiz, for our members, and you're
Yeah.
gonna have to answer a question from this show, and I already know what it is.
There we go. So, hey, go
Very
to
cool.
our
Very cool,
website,
Billy
PTG
Short, shout out.
Podcast. Yeah, shout out Billy Short. PTGpodcast.com, and you can find the link to become a member of the Patreon, and we'll be doing a lot of fun stuff through there. And we can't wait to get back to work here with all the boys and get back on the field soon. Everybody's going to be getting ready for NXL Dallas, so good luck to everyone playing in that. And everybody just stay safe. Marsh, you too, bud, over there.
Yeah, of course, brother. We'll see you guys soon. We're gonna have another great show this week
Yep.
with either Jason or Keith. Hopefully they both still can. And see you guys soon.
And then we'll get Bobby Long. I'm calling him this week
Oh,
too. We're
yeah.
gonna get him on the show. Yeah. All right, baby.
All right, brother. Ty, talk to you soon.
All right, peace.
Peace.
Stay safe, everybody. Bye.
All right, everybody. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys, our supporters, all of our Patreons, our members. Don't forget, guys, we are going to be doing some cool giveaways for the members. So head over to our website, ptgpaintball.com. Our Patreon link is on there if you want to get signed up. We have tons of cool stuff coming for you guys. We've got insider content. We do have an amazing program where you guys can get a video conference live chat with us to go over whatever it is you guys want to go over. It's pretty cool, pretty badass. We're really glad to have revamped the Patreon and our member section, and hope to see you guys in there. Our website is brought to you by Rusty Glaze at Concert Pursuit. Rusty is a master wizard internet designer. He's fantastic, so if you guys need any work done, you know who to hit up. Other than that, thank you guys truly from the bottom of our hearts. We are so thankful for your guys' support, and we will see you on another episode very, very soon. Peace.